Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to the Gym Rat World. My name's Rob and this is the only spot where you can go for fast and simple supplement reviews where I just cover everything that you need to know in under 5 minutes. Now today I'm going to be talking about this Dominus PRe Workout by DEDlift. Now as always, I put a link down below for those of you who want to pick up this supplement and try it out. But yeah, let's just get right on into this review. Okay, so first up, let's get into this brand, the company that made this supplement. Now this is by DEDlift, that's DEDlift without an A on it. Now this company has not been around for too long, and in fact this is their only supplement that they actually do have out there. It's a little bit suspicious, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Now they did bring out this Dominus PRe Workout though, and they say it's going to give you some energy, help with endurance, and also give you a good pump as well, or just what, you know, pretty much every pre-workout says they're going to do for you. Let's check into these ingredients and see what's actually going on inside this pre-workout so you can see if this thing's going to work for you or not. Alright, so first up, DEDlift did things a little bit different as far as you can actually choose to take this either 1 scoop or you can take 2 scoops, and they put the dosages side by side so you can check it out. Now I'm going to be talking as if we are going to take 2 scoops because I feel like if you're going to get this pre-workout, 2 scoops is probably the way to go. Now the first ingredient that is in here is Citrulline Malate. They dose it at 6 grams for you. Now Citrulline Malate is just a pretty common ingredient now that's in many different pre-workouts. It's there to actually dilate our blood vessels, which improves our blood flow throughout our body, and that actually helps us with better endurance and also a good pump as well. Now another common ingredient that's in many different pre-workouts is beta-alanine. That is in this supplement. This is going to give you a tingly feeling throughout your body. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but it's also going to help you fight through fatigue, so you can just stay in the gym longer or train longer, or you just don't quit early. So that's a good thing to be in here. Now next ingredient is alpha GPC. This is a very common nootropic ingredient that's in many different supplements, and this actually helps you focus, so you can just, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. Now next up, you get 300 milligrams of caffeine in here. You already know what caffeine is and what it does. 300 milligrams is about 3 cups of coffee for you, so it's a pretty decent amount of caffeine that's in here, so it's definitely going to give you some energy for sure, just with 300 milligrams alone. Now the next ingredient in here is a little bit different ingredient than most other pre-workouts put in, and that is actually Phonetical Dimethylamine. Now I think I said that right, more than likely wrong, but either way, this ingredient is kind of an alternative to this DMAA. Now DMAA is an ingredient that is in a lot of different pre-workouts, and it's actually illegal now. Now this is considered an alternative to an illegal ingredient that was used in different pre-workouts. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but you know, it is your decision if you want to use it or not. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't know about that. But what this thing's going to do for you, it's going to give you kind of like a euphoric effect when you take it. It's going to act somewhat like a stimulant for you. So yeah, you kind of got to make the call on that. I'm not here to tell you to take it or not to take it. I'm just saying it is an alternative to an illegal ingredient. Now next up, you get Caffeine Citrate in here. Now this ingredient is typically used for babies to actually help them breathe a little bit better. Now I didn't actually find any real reason why this would be in this pre-workout. But the next ingredient is Caffeine Malate. Now Caffeine Malate does have a purpose because it actually helps you kind of fight away the crash. So when you take all these different stimulants, you get all crazy, full of energy, you can normally crash afterwards. You normally want to go to sleep. So Caffeine Malate's there to actually help prevent that from happening, which is obviously a good thing. And that is this supplement. Those are the ingredients that are inside of here. Now I do kind of like it, right? I like the ingredients that they did choose in here. They chose some ingredients that I like in pretty much every single pre-workout, and most other people like it as well. They did dose it pretty good as well, so that's a good thing. Now one thing that's a little bit bad is the fact that this is their only supplement that they have, and they didn't post up any like third-party verification or anything like that. And after I did a video about the supplement industry, you can check it out down below. I'll link it down below for you so you can see the regulations on it. You kind of got to be a little weary about what's actually going on because it's pretty much anybody can make a supplement. Now as far as the ratings on this, there's literally been less than 5 people that have reviewed this product. It does rate 5 stars, so that's a good thing. So yeah, you can't really go off the reviews of this product because there's not that many of them. Now these ingredients are going to work for you as long as they're properly dosed and that they're not really cheap sources. And that's the only issue that I have with this supplement, is the fact that we don't know if they're from really cheap sources, because if they are, then this thing's just gonna suck for you. Other than that though, if they're not, then this is gonna be a pretty good supplement for you, because again, they're effective ingredients. Now, as far as the price, you got 2 prices kind of. It's 45 bucks. you know, standard, but again, if you take 2 scoops, that's only going to be 20 servings for you, so I mean, it's a little bit expensive pre-workout. But if you do take just the 1 scoop, then this thing can actually last you, you know, 40 days. So it's kind of up to you. You know, some people like taking that extra dosage, some people don't. But yeah, like I said, it's all up to you. If you do take the 2 scoops, that you're probably going to get the most benefit from this pre-workout. But yeah, either way, that's this supplement. I hope I made this fast and simple for you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your time, and have a good day.